Do you know where the key is in here? Maybe I'm just blind and already past it, but I feel like it's supposed to be up there. I haven't searched this.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
I think it's got to be down here if it's not up there. But it wasn't on body. Shoes. Yeah, do you know where this key is? I think I'm going insane. Had to have missed it. Dang, dude, you've done quite a bit. I'm always so impressed with people that can do coding super well. Oh, maybe it's in here. Oh, Dawn of War. Okay. Yeah, I cannot. I took a class for like VBA coding. And that was like the hardest class I've ever taken. So coding's definitely not my thing. I'm more of a play the game instead of a make the game. But mad respect for anyone that can do it. But
hope I can still eat this.
My friend that was in the stream earlier, we were kind of talking about that. Like, life is hard, and games are like the best escape from reality. Because we got on the topic about how the way the market is, or like inflation and everything, like times are really, really hard right now. And I know a lot of people that suffer with depression, so just like playing a game for a couple minutes, you know, it's definitely the best way to just kind of step aside and enjoy things. Level design, okay. Dude, that's sweet. Can't code. Well, I'm right there with you. Well, time to search everything for this key. I'm gonna run out of lantern fuel before before I find the key for this thing. Empty, searched. Searched. Trash can? Normally they make the key pretty obvious, I feel. So maybe I'm just stupid. Parts. Workbench, 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 empty. I think I already like double checked. Oh, I'm actually stupid. It was right there the whole time. Gosh dang it. I just did like a full loop. Yeah, I did a little bit of animation in high school. I took one class on it. It wasn't too bad. I didn't really like my teacher, but animating I thought was super fun. I just wasn't that good at it.
Let's hope we don't need it.
But okay at modeling. So you prefer kind of the conceptual side of game making, like building the levels and designing them, and less of sitting down at the desk and physically building it. It's storming out there. I think I had enough food. What time is it?
Oh no, it's daytime. Storming
pretty bad, but
carry much more.
okay, okay. No, I know what you're saying. Somehow I gotta lose 2 pounds if I can. I don't think I'll be able to. I don't really need that. Does it cut weight if I prepare those? Maybe it does. We'll try. No wasting daylight though. I think I cut a little bit of weight. Oh, I don't need 4 of those. No, I'll drop that. Cool.
I better check in on that old trapper.
Check in on that old trapper. Well, hopefully I make it back. I think I'll stay off the railroad this time because I know there's always wolves there, but maybe cut down here. I hear him. Let's cut down here. Got some elk. Durr. Okay, let's cut up here. Do you primarily play PC, or do you play console too? Cause like my biggest thing is what's on Game Pass. Like Game Pass is by far my biggest investment. Hope that... No, I killed the wolf that was around here. Hopefully there's not another one. Star Citizen and War Thunder. Yeah, if you're playing Star Citizen, a lot of survival games, like... I feel like the majority of those are only on PC. I thought about building a PC a little while back, but... I don't know. I couldn't really justify the cost, but I think in the next year or so I might. Right now I'm just kind of sticking to console, and we'll see. I also don't have a ton of friends that play PC, mostly just console, so it's kind of stuck me around just playing Xbox. We'll see though. I really enjoy like the modding community and stuff on PC too. And really the only games that have mods on console are Bethesda games. And even then it's kind of limited. Well, pretty limited. I just kicked my desk. Yeah, man, oh crap. I was not paying attention. I feel like if I were to build a PC, it would probably be somewhere around like $1,000 to $1,200. I don't know if I'd want to spend more than that. But I also feel like you can't spend much less than that without it getting out of date. Yeah, see, that 1300 like what you have would be kind of what I'm looking at doing if I were to do it sometime soon. You know, you plug in enough money that it lasts a while, but you're not... I feel like once you get past that mark, you start spending a ton of money for the really nice stuff that ends up going down in value really, really quick. So it's just kind of not worth it. Unless you're doing... Like, if you're doing a lot of game design and you need it, or if you're playing some games with that require, you know, a really flashy computer, or if you're doing a lot of mods, like I get it, but I don't know. For what I'm doing, I don't think I'd spend much more than 1300. We'll see, though. We'll see. Do you prefer PC, though? I almost prefer console. Normally when I play, I just kind of sit on the couch and play a game. I just play it to enjoy it. But I don't know. Those that play PC like swear by it. And people that play console just kind of do it because it's easier. So, I don't know. Whoever just joined in, welcome. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to go around this mountain to the right further. You say 1300 US. Are you living in the US? Or are you out of the US? So you got to deal with the giant spiders. Spiders and kangaroos. Dude, what time is it there? Is it like middle of the night? It's like 3 p.m. Like midday here. It's 7:19 a.m. You're about to go to bed? What do you mean you're about to go to bed? Have you really been up all night streaming? That's terrible. I can like barely stay up past midnight. I get up at like 6:30 for work. But the idea of staying up that late, or I guess early, that's terrible. I don't know how you do it. Dude, that's brutal. Am I just gonna stab it? Oh. I don't think that would actually work.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
That's
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too.
That was the
I
worst
just gave you
needle
a shot
stab
of
I've
some
ever
heavy
seen.
antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while.
Yeah, because you pumped it right into his arm muscle.
And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Does it snow in Australia?
You mean to your friend?
I'm pretty ignorant, but
Never mind that.
I'm
Help me
assuming
out
it
so I
doesn't
can
really
look at the
snow in
radio.
Australia.
Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
Maybe far south.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Damn it. Well, parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there.
Well, I'm sure you're used to crazy hours then.
He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out.
Inner East, huh?
I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Oh, damn! Bear.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
It's personal.
Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
And what do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Oh, yeah. I know
Sounds like a losing proposition.
West Australia is, like, brutally hot.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
It's not very populated over there, right?
One of us.
Most people, or most of the major cities are, like, southeast, right? Can't tell, I don't know that much, but I'm
The
assuming.
main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
You won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a
East
few days
Coast.
ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find
Guy's
her.
got a sick beard.
Not an easy path.
He looks more like
Even
a
for the most
pirate than a
experienced
wilderness
outdoorsman.
man.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah.
East
Shit,
Coast
nothing
and
down.
southeast.
North part of the island?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm sure
it's
being in the army,
strange.
you've kind of moved
But I might have an idea.
a bit around. Okay, buddy, finish up.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave. I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. But I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio.
Really?
And
Because
our
I know at
survival
least in the
is through
U.S.,
that bear.
if you're in the army,
Have
like,
to find a
you're
way to
moving
deal
every
with him
couple years,
first.
just from base to base.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. Special bear like that needs special magic to bring him down.
Magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic, but we need the old knowledge, the old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story, local legend maybe, about one of the original settlers of this place, Spence. Story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty
no,
with
that
his young
makes
family in tow.
sense.
For generations, the family had been traders.
That's
kind of
nice though. You're not moving around all the time.
Voyageur stock, they
Like
say.
that's most people I know that are in the
Hard
army. That's like their biggest
survivors.
complaint is just
One
constantly
day, a bear
constantly
shows
moving
up and
around.
menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn.
This guy in the bear, man.
Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither
Dang,
can the
dude.
priest.
That's cool.
Week later, a hired hand goes missing, and they find him.
Closest I got to
Just
that
a
was
body.
I went skydiving once, and I went when I had 2
Spence
hernias, one
fears
on
for
each
his wife
side.
and kids. He's convinced
That was like
some
the most
evil bear
painful thing
spirit is
ever.
trying
Was
to kill
right
him.
when the chute was
Revenge
pulled
for
and
some
it
slight
jerks
in the
you.
past, maybe.
Man,
Something
that's
in the family
painful.
history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting.
Did they
party.
really?
They go out into the
They don't have
muskeg and track
paratroopers
something
anymore?
big for days.
Huh.
Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer.
Man
Story
bear
goes,
pig.
they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that.
Man
Wife's
bear
dying
pig.
now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her, eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days, and then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him, and they find him. Half dead, blood all over him, body torn almost in 2.
That sucks.
The bear's work. The last thing he says is,
Got ripped apart by his
"Spear
bare hands.
stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free." And then he's
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, I don't know
So-
how you not have trained
Did he kill
paratroopers.
the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear, or any other, again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear and the spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not.
Bet.
I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet
10
can't.
inches of hard.
I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
Huh. So they do less like specialties. Instead, everyone's just kind of trained broadly, kind of in different aspects of it. That's kind of cool. I mean, I feel like if it really comes down to it, everyone should be able to. But that's super cool. I appreciate you joining in. I'm gonna actually end the stream here. I've been going for about 5 hours now, so I'm ready for some actual food and stuff. But